is photography and virtual reality. Is that even a thing in the real estate business, in the cabinet world?
Yes.
I don't know. I know somebody
Yes,
that's
it
really
is.
passionate about it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I can't stress more how important it is. I mean, I can't believe this is even a question.
Irina, let me introduce you and then you can get into it. This is Irina Grinovich, by the way. She's a realtor. She's
Hello.
obsessed with pictures.
I
And
am.
then I'm cabinets, Alina Voronenko. So, okay, I'm going to let you loose. Photography. Is it even a thing and why?
Yes, it's a huge thing. Okay, 80% of all buyers, I would even say 90 or 100% of buyers start looking online. So if they don't like what they see in pictures, they're not gonna show up and see your home in person. So no matter how, unless it's a fixer-upper, there are some nuances to it, but majority of cases, property needs to have good representation. I think of pictures as like a gateway online that is holding people from actually seeing the property in person. And if they love what they see online on pictures, they are gonna schedule a tour and see it in person and hopefully buy a property. So that's just in short. But
like-
then quality.
Sorry, you said gateway reminded me of the pearl gates in heaven.
Yes, yes.
Into the promised land we go.
And realtor is like an angel.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, gateway
I'm just
pictures are
kidding.
important.
I'm just kidding.
Why, like, okay, that makes sense. And we live in the technology world. I
Yes,
mean,
we do.
It's kind of like a must-have. It's a first introduction. It's like a first impression
Yes.
thing, right?
Yes. I like to say that when I represent a house, we should be the prettiest girl at the dance.
Oh.
And the prettiest girl at the dance always gets invited for a dance. And so just having exactly just like that.
Salsa. Sorry, I'm sorry. Too much coffee.
Right. She's still drinking coffee. But okay, so there is also a distinguishment between the quality of photography. So yeah, you can take pictures with the phone, but that's not what I'm referring to. Picture quality of a property on the market is equivalent to, I don't know, like curb appeal, like interior design. It's so important. It's really high up there on the list. And so taking good quality pictures that don't look blurry on the screen, and also pictures that emphasize the most important things of your house are critical.
You actually like hire
I do.
photographers with the big old cameras. You
Yes.
go the whole 9 yards. I mean, is there a really big difference between iPhone pictures versus high quality camera?
Yep. I like to think that I have a little bit of an eye in photography, but that doesn't excuse me from actually outsourcing, because there's a lot. Photographers can adjust the lighting, they can highlight, they can fix something, they can, if there's something unattractive, like in one of the listings I had a pile of sand that the seller decided to do a day before pictures, and so there is this pile of sand in front of the garage. And what am I going to do? Reschedule photography in the launch? No.
Build a sandcastle, Irina. Obviously.
That's such a positive outlook on life. I love it. Yes.
What do you do? A bunch of sand. You build a castle.
That's right. Like lemons, right? Lemonade from that.
Make some lemonade. Yeah, what's up? And then take a picture of it.
The point is that my photographer, an amazing person, was able to just Photoshop it off. And so it never existed, and 2 days after, the seller could actually just he used it up how he intended it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but photography, going the full 9 yards, is like the most important thing, followed by video. And important thing, so it's not just a preference of an agent, but it's actually good for the analytics online of your property, because the more media you have attached to the MLS, the higher it scales on the search engines such as Zillow, Realtor.com, Google. They love to display video these days.
I had no idea.
Yeah, there is actually a scientific explanation why those properties that with higher video and photography sell higher, and of course have more interest.
And you kind of get more reach. That makes sense. That's kind of what we're doing with YouTube as well. We're doing videos and analytics.
Right,
It just
exactly.
pushes us out more.
Exactly.
To stand out.
Yeah, so
that's huge.
So video is the next thing, and while it could be maybe a splurge for most. I think it's almost like a duty of us, the agents, to do everything we can to present the property, but also it's not as selfless because with pictures, with the video, we also self-promote. So just self-promoting out there and also presenting the property in the best light possible is huge, because obviously we want your house to sell, because that's why you hired us.
Pictures wise, it's so important for us to establish trust. When
Absolutely.
we hire out, actually we use your photographer.
Yes, Daniel, you rock.
He goes to properties and he brings us back really high quality pictures and certain angles to highlight our work. So when we do, through word of mouth, get clients and they're like, hey, we want to see your work, we're like, hey, go on our website, Lux Kitchens Inc., take a look, and they see exactly what our work looks like, which builds trust. Then we're like, okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for, or I'm not looking for this style, but I know you can do this and that and and then we just.
I think what you're going into is part of branding, because if a company invests into high quality photography to highlight their finished product, they care about their reputation and they care about building a brand, which associates with high quality, say, product in your case, high quality presentation of a home, the biggest investment of most people's lives. It really conveys that this is a serious intention, a serious company.
Speaking of branding, you have branded yourself very well. Like this hat right now is on fleek.
Thank you. I love hats. I love hats.
Do you know what fleek is?
I don't.
It's on fleek. It looks good. It looks so good. It's a compliment.
Thank you.
Yeah, you just got some fashion going. See, brand yourself like this. I mean, especially in the real estate business, I honestly wouldn't work with anybody else. I was like, this is amazing.
Awesome.
If you put yourself together like this, then you're probably going to put my house up together like this, and it's going to sell.
There's so much angles you can look at it, and all of it is pretty much playing into how hard is this agent going, how far are they willing to go to best present my property, and what else are they going to do for my property. If they're just slapping pictures and don't even care about quality, you know, what am I getting in return for my offering? I do have an example of we have this online forums where realtors post crazy stuff.
Oh, snap.
Gosh, the pictures people post. Oh my goodness.
Wait. Toilet seats.
That's my pet peeve. Okay, so if you are a seller and you have a property on the market and you see a bathroom picture, beautiful remodeled bathroom,
walk away,
but the toilet seat is up, you know, it's not covered, bring your agent back and have him pay for that photographer. Freaking put that toilet seat down. It's huge.
Dang.
I know in fact that there's a group of us, not just me, who have a pet peeve of toilet seats.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. This being said, you guys, we would love for you to support our brand. So please subscribe. Click that bell icon so that you know that every time we post a video,
it'll give them a little ding.
Right in your inbox,
notification or something like that.
Absolutely, and help us reach, you know, our goal. Become a part of our journey. We would love you to.
We're doing pretty good. I'm excited. We're growing, and the support we're getting is just it's pretty cool.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
take me back to that topic you said with the real estate agents online, and you had a story.
Yes. So I had a colleague once that I worked with on the property. We were co-listing a property together, and it was a higher caliber I'm all about pictures. Higher caliber property at the higher price point.
Okay.
And of course, when a property is higher up in the offering price, you obviously go way above and beyond to even scale up whatever your usual presentation is, you know, to present it even better at the bigger scale and pay more. It's
obviously.
Yes. Obviously, thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in a silly mood.
Let me just take a breath. I'm like too excited.
I just have so much fun with you. Okay. You obviously you gotta put high quality something on important houses.
And so this agent did not agree with my strategy. So first of all, it was listed before. It did not sell. The property did not sell. And so they reach out to me and like, Irina, we would love to list our
Like
house
desperate,
with you.
yeah.
Like I don't think it was desperate, but it was more like,
let's try again.
Yeah, let's try again. But we see your work. I tend to post stuff on my social media platforms.
You're so good at that. You're on there like TikTok, man, every day.
And
every
sellers
day.
see that specific seller couple. They've seen it. It's like, Irina, would love for you to list our house.
Awesome.
Like, sure. And so we come to an agreement, but because of some promises that they've made in the past, that agent was to be on board, which is fine. You know, we'll work together as a common goal. So we finalize the details, and then the time comes for pictures and video. And this person calls me, and I am not paying for this. This is way too expensive. Why are we doing pictures and video and a 3D tour? Are you crazy? I've done it before for a third of the cost. I'm like, and it didn't sell, obviously, at that, a third of a cost. So after back and forth, we came to sellers, gave me their blessing, and they're like, do your thing, because we've seen what you do. We love it. Do your thing. And so with that backup, of course, we finished it. But it was interesting because while some may not think that it really affects, it does affect how the property is being presented on the market. And that conveys that there is a strong person behind it presenting it. There's going to negotiate. It's not just a slap on...
Well, yeah, with high end homes, there are particular things that need to be highlighted.
Absolutely.
Because certain clients that are looking for something specific, like whatever, if they have a magnificent fireplace or magnificent pool or whatever, I can see where if you don't market or brand through video, through photography, whatever you do, then the clients that are out there, they're never going to see it. They're never going to know. It's just going to be written out. The MLS or whatever you mentioned,
right.
It won't reach a broader, wide range of people that might be looking for a house, because it's like kind of like a hidden treasure type of thing.
Absolutely.
I totally get that. And that realtor, really?
Yeah.
Really? Technology age 2021? Mm-hmm. Really?
It's like a meme that I've seen.
Really?
It was like, hey John, can I fax you my offer? And it's a meme, right? And John is like, no, Sharon, you can't. I don't have fax where I live. It's like, where do you live, John? I live in 2021. So it's like a certain level of technology.
Wait,
that we
people
need
use
to...
fax machines still?
I don't know.
I don't come on, AirDrop, like, let's go. What?
But the final thing that I wanted to do, actually talk about, is the 3D walkthrough, which is the latest and the greatest, and proven itself so worthy in COVID time, even last year.
Like a virtual thing?
Like a virtual thing.
Is that the same thing? 3D tour, virtual tour?
It's a third thing. No, it's different, right? It's an addition to that. So a photographer, they come in with this Matterport, right? It's a special tool that scans the room, which is actually great for insurance purposes as well. So if you live in the fire zone and your house has some valuables like paintings, wine collection, jewelry, whatever, furniture pieces, antiques, this is highly useful because they come in, they scan it, and it goes on record. And therefore, when something, God forbid, happens, if something happens, you have this material proof of, yes, I had these things, so therefore reimburse me. So as a side note, but so we use 3D tours for property for when the sellers prefer people to actually look at it online before coming in person, because of concerns with COVID, right? And so what it is a little scanner that scans the room, and then it's being put, like in a different space, and then a different space. And online, it looks like you zoom in and you click through the house with an arrow.
Smart.
And it allows you to see and zoom in high definition picture and tour the house that way, so that you really experience the space. So
it kind of allows the agent, whoever is representing the client or whatever, to do their research and see if that fits their client's needs, right?
Yeah.
Before you drive out in the middle of nowhere, maybe, and then like, what is this? Like, that's not even close to what we were asking.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like layout, details of the walls, height. You get a sense of scale in that scan, which is super. So for now, these things are huge: photography, video, 3D Matterport, and then of course social media.
The basic idea is make sure it's glamorous.
Yes.
Your pictures. Yes. Throw some filters on there. Go
don't
live.
Don't overdo.
Don't overdo it.
Don't overdo with filters, because I've seen some overdone and it's like, oh my gosh, what am I getting? Is this really this color? Is this really this texture? So don't overdo.
Did I overdo on my hair?
No, it's great texture. It's great texture. You're good. You're good.
I'm not a diva, but
you kind of are.
You're
close.
close.
Right.
Your hat, man. I can't get over it. It's on fleek.
Thank you. It's
it
on
looks
fleek.
so good.
Yeah. So guys, do not settle. Do not settle. And so another topic we'll be talking later is picking an agent.
Yeah.
And so you can preview our portfolio. We have it's all public. It's online on Zillow, Realtor.com, MLS. You can Google a person. Google me right now and see where I show up.
Google
and
her
you
hat.
can see.
I'm gonna get you another hat. Maybe somebody out there wants to. The hats look good on you. I'm gonna go black.
Thank you.
Next time I'm gonna get you a black hat.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. But anyway, because you with the technology, you can see what the person is all about.
Yeah.
What quality of pictures they put out, and
Yeah.
that's important. So I encourage you to do that before
Do some
you
research.
finalize and you hire a professional to represent your beautiful property.
That
he
knows how
owns.
to use video cameras and pictures and
Right.
doesn't overdo it.
Right, and they, don't be. They're not afraid of investing
Yeah.
into higher end photography.
Ball
and video.
out 2021.
Ball out, yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, we're wrapping it up.
Yes.
Time to
Thank you for
roll.
subscribing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for those comments and for those messages. We really appreciate you guys.
Always.
Always. So yeah, if any questions, keep them
Yes.
coming. We love them.
Yep. All right, guys.
Bye.
Tune in for the next one. See ya.
Bye.